All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, almost to the end of the week. And as we round out the week, we have a much nicer looking forecast. I was telling the newsroom today, the sky's supposed to be blue. I know we're not used to it being blue, but hopefully you can enjoy the sunshine while it sticks around as we head into at least the start of the weekend. We do have a rain chance for the second half of the weekend on Sunday, so we're going to cover all of that for you and, of course, talk about just the much more pleasant weather after our first alert weather day yesterday because of all of the heavy rain and the flooding. And of course, we did have at least one confirmed tornado over in Coweta County. Surveyors are going out to Heard County, so just on the Georgia-Alabama line, to survey a potential tornado out there today. So a very active day yesterday. Thankfully, we're looking ahead to a much nicer forecast as we round out the week. So we're going to talk about it. Of course, as always, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you ever have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments. Just let me know what you're feeling about this weather. It was beautiful this morning, and it continues to be beautiful as we head just past 10 o'clock here, already making it to late morning. So you are looking at our satellite imagery right now. The cold front that brought us all the rain and storms yesterday, now well off the Atlantic coast. It ended up bringing a really good spell of severe weather to parts of South Carolina yesterday. The timing of that cold front really worked out perfectly for us because it moved through before we really started to heat up. If we would have had the heat of the day plus the cold front and all that wind shear present, I think it would have been a lot worse for us. Of course, that's not undermining how rough it was yesterday, especially with all the heavy rain and flooding that we dealt with yesterday on our major interstates and some of our creeks and streams. And we do still have a handful of flood warnings out for a lot of our creeks and streams. So just be very careful. That rain is kind of running off now. All that extra water is starting to run off and try and find its place so it can sink back into the ground. So just be mindful still, especially in North Georgia, north of the metro, as you're making your way out and about, because we do still have some active flood warnings in some of our creeks. But overall, a really, really nice start to the day. Even all the cloud cover for the most part is down in central Georgia and closer to the coast. So we're going to continue to see this clearing of skies. By the way, I do want to take you out to Los Angeles. If you've been following with Atlanta News First, you know we're going to have some special coverage for the UGA SEC Championship game. We're calling it Chasing the Championship. So we have a crew going out there today, and it is a very rainy morning out in Los Angeles. Normally Los Angeles is pretty dry. They've gotten a ridiculous amount of rain, and so that will continue through the day today. It's going to be on and off rain throughout the entire day. So if you are flying out to Los Angeles, if you're lucky enough to head out there, just know it's going to be a rainy day today, and it does look like there will be rain around for the game on Monday. In the meantime, here at home, this is the sunshine I'm talking about. Can you ask for a more beautiful picture? It is stunning out there. Blue sky, bright blue sky, just beautiful. It is chilly though, so we kind of had a couple of days where it felt more like spring, so we are still in winter. It is the beginning of January, right? So it is supposed to be cold, but we're actually a little bit above average, believe it or not, as chilly as it feels out there. Temperatures are generally sitting in the 40s, low 50s if you're south of Atlanta. So that cold front, it moved in, of course, from northwest, pushed off to the southeast. So if you're far northwest, places like Rome, Dallas, Canton, you're going to get colder first. That cold air still has to spill into some of our southeastern counties, but still chilly. 51 in Covington, 53 in Locust Grove, 54 down at the airport in Atlanta, 51 in Gainesville, and I would imagine you're more in the mid 40s as you go into the higher elevations of the North Georgia mountains. Of course, those numbers not popping up there, but you're going to be a little cooler. Higher elevation, plus the colder air spilling in behind that cold front. It's really already settled in our northern counties. So a chilly start, but really comfortable. You just need a jacket. Take a look at this 24-hour temperature change. Can you say cold front? Anywhere between 7 to 15 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. So a really nice chill in the air, but I think most importantly, the sunshine being back. I think that just adds a little boost to your day. Days like yesterday are unmotivating. You don't want to do anything, but then when the sun came out, it was just such a nice treat to round out the afternoon. Today, beautiful. Couldn't ask for better. Low 60s, upper 50s, sunshine. It's going to be wonderful. 60 in Austell this afternoon, 59 in Smyrna, 61 in South Fulton, 62 in East Point. North Fulton, places like Alpharetta, you'll be in the upper 50s. 62 for downtown Atlanta today, taking you towards Gwinnett County, low 60s. So overall, just a really nice day. Get out and enjoy it. Today's a day to take the lunch outside, take the dog for an extra long walk, just a really pleasant afternoon. Maybe take the kids to the park if you can. If I know a lot of kids are back to school today, so at least they can enjoy time out on the playground at recess. If it was yesterday, it probably would have been a different story. But overall, a really nice afternoon. So whatever it is that can get you outdoors, I suggest you just soak it all in, because we deserve this sunshine after a pretty rough stretch of weather we had, really, for the past 2 weeks. At first it was frigid, and then we kind of had a little bit of a break, and then the rain and storms rolled in. Rusty says tomorrow is the big B-52s concert. Oh, okay. Well, the weather will be wonderful for that. It's going to be cold, though, at night, so grab a jacket. I don't know if it's an outdoor or indoor concert. If it's outdoors, then you need the jacket for sure, because it'll be really chilly tomorrow night. So as we head into tonight, it'll be chilly as well. You'll definitely need the jacket as you head out the door tomorrow. When you step out tomorrow morning, it'll generally be near 40. In the suburbs, more than likely the upper 30s, clear skies, and a little bit of a breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour, so that'll maybe make it feel just a little chillier than it will be tomorrow morning. So just something to keep in mind, going to prepare you for that cold. But again, we're supposed to be near this, and believe it or not, we're actually supposed to be in the 30s for overnight lows and low 50s for afternoon highs, and we're going to exceed that. So this cold front didn't substantially cool us down, kind of just put us back to more of a moderate temperature, but still near average. Is 54 is average, and we'll be above that for the next several days, even heading into the weekend. But while our temperatures will be nice, unfortunately we do have to bring back a rain chance for Sunday. So today, Friday, and Saturday look great. Sunshine, upper 50s, low 60s, really comfortable out there, cool mornings. That's great, Rusty. So overall, big B-52s concert apparently tomorrow night. So if you're going to that, you're in luck for the weather. So this is the European model. Now I do want to say a little disclaimer here. So the European model and the GFS model are two longer range models. We'll be able to look at more high resolution models tomorrow, because those go 3 days out, but this is kind of just beyond that for us. So we're still looking at some of our longer range models to get an idea of the forecast for the back half of the weekend. So Saturday, maybe a couple of light showers at night, but overall it's going to be dry. Clouds will build in the evening as well. For the first half of the day, it'll be really nice, but clouds will start to build ahead of this next, what we call a trough, that's going to come through. It's a lowering of pressure, kind of like a cold front, but not quite as organized. And that's going to move through the area as we head into Sunday. So the European model, which is what I'm going to show you, is a little more aggressive on the rain chance. Essentially, the parent low of this wave that's going to move through is a little bit further south on the European model. The GFS, it's a little further north. So the GFS keeps us a little drier on Sunday. We're keeping our rain chance at 30% right now, but I might up it to 40%, and that might even go up as we head into tomorrow. So if you have any plans on Sunday, particularly the second half of the day Sunday, then you're going to want to just have the umbrella with you. So this is going to look, again, a little aggressive, right? As we head into Sunday morning, a few showers possible. Keep in mind, we're not looking at any heavy rain. It's all going to be fairly light. But as we head into the evening, that front kind of slowly sinks to the south. We're keeping a small rain chance Monday. That's primarily for the early morning. Otherwise, we're looking dry, and that'll kick off just a slightly unsettled pattern as we head into the start of next week. We'll keep small rain chances in the forecast as we head into Monday and Tuesday, but definitely not a plan ruiner. If you have anything to do, you know, a lot of people will be back for their first full week back to school and work next week. So if that's the case, don't worry about it impacting your commute at all. It's really not going to be a huge weather maker at all. So let's take you to the 7-day forecast. Really not much to talk about. This Facebook Live and streaming, whatever streaming platform you're watching us on. First of all, thank you for watching. It's going to be pretty short because the weather is finally, for once, not a huge talker. We'll be just sunny and 60s today as we head into the next several days. Temperatures will generally stay in the 60s, and those rain chances do return just in time for the second half of the weekend, and we'll keep those in place even into the start of next week, with temperatures for the afternoons generally staying in the upper 50s and low 60s. So really, really pleasant weather for the beginning of January. In fact, even a little bit above average, which personally I will take, because 54 is a little cold. I always say I underestimate the 50s. I always think that, like, I can wear shorts and a long sleeve shirt in the 50s. No, every time I'm like, you know, you knew the 50s are too cold for you. native South Floridian. So that's your forecast. Enjoy the sunshine, soak it all in. Rain does return just in time for the second half of the weekend, but shouldn't be any kind of heavy downpours for the most part, just light rain. So not going to cancel. Don't go canceling any of your plans if you have them on Sunday. Just keep the umbrella tucked away just in case. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. We'll catch you guys here later, and make it a great day. Enjoy all the beautiful weather today.